Alright, take two. Um, so on my first attempt at recording this, I messed up the audio, like pretty bad. I also uh, messed up by killing all the enemies, so I couldn't actually show off anything that I introduced. So hopefully this time goes a little bit better. Um, yeah, so I added sound effects to my game. Um, there's some ambient noises playing right now, but I don't know if you could hear them through the recording because I did turn things down because the louder sound effects are pretty loud and I didn't want them to like cover up my voice. Maybe at some point in the future I could do a video that has no dialogue at all, and that's just me playing through the game without my mic on. I think that'd be pretty cool. But for now, I do want to explain what I added. So I fixed scaling a little while ago, so things actually look like how they looked like when I originally saw them in the editor. This big cage here, I put some slimes in here. These are a new enemy type. They took forever to develop because I just couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong, but eventually I figured out my cooldowns issues and stuff. And yeah, they have a lot of HP and they do a lot of damage. And they make a noise when, oh, you get hit by them. Oh, I died. Okay. Let's not mess with the slimes then. I probably should nerf them a little bit. But I also just want to like give the player an enemy to like run past because they're kind of they're really easy to avoid if you don't want to engage in combat with them. Alright. Just getting back to where I was before. I can't believe I didn't grab the checkpoint when I had the chance. Alright. Or maybe I did and I just didn't go to the checkpoint. That's a possibility. Maybe the checkpoints are a little bit broken still. Alright. Just going to avoid the slimes. Now probably once I get around to adding the next couple of levels with the forest, I'll probably change the slimes to green to better match like the vibe of the forest. Ruh-roh. Yeah. Okay. At least I grabbed the checkpoint, because if I didn't, that would be even more walking back. All right. So I'm just gonna skip the slimes because they keep because they keep killing me. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Too bad at my own game to show it off. Oh, didn't make that jump. Alright. Just gotta avoid the slimes good enough to actually make it across. I tweaked it so that you can just about barely walk under the slimes when they jump. I don't know why that was so important to me, but it just seems like a pretty cool thing to be able to do. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure I'm one hit away from dying to a slime, so I better play a little bit more carefully. Okay. Finally! Oh my goodness. Well, at least now the game is a little bit more challenging. It was pretty, extremely easy before. I might as well actually, down some of these enemies. I do want this checkpoint, because I'm about to die. Okay. Take me. Okay. Now that I have died, I'm going to just run past all these enemies, because I don't want to fight them. I've already spent so much time on this video fighting enemies and dying repeatedly. This is probably better than last attempt anyways, because last attempt was 14 minutes by the time I got done showcasing everything. Okay. Not that I'm trying to make these videos short, They don't necessarily have to be short. I mean, I am showing off like hours and hours of work, so yeah, a like would be appreciated if, of course, you do like the video. Smooth dodge. Okay. Now the slimes don't ever de-aggro, so that one probably just jumped off the platform into the void. Alright. Enemy slaying time. Finally. I feel like this sword is more busted with every coming update because it like shreds everything. I really need to nerf it. Like, it's supposed to only be doing 2 damage, yet it's one-hitting everything. Okay, that's just a normal slime, but I made it extra big for the to make it just less skippable, I guess. So like a slime that you're actually supposed to fight. Alright, now I do want to level up a little bit because I am going to have to fight some stronger enemies coming up here soon. Alright, I'm going to switch to my normal sword because this fight isn't really balanced for the broken sword. Alright, there's the boss music. I did make it, I guess, but it's not very good, in my opinion. Okay, there we go. That fight's actually pretty easy. Maybe I should buff the HP or something, or actually maybe it's fine. It's probably fine, because this is the first boss. Players only fought slimes and hands up until this moment, so yeah, it's probably fine. Gosh. He is very cute. Boop. I think it'd be funny if there's a noise if you booped him, but that would take... Maybe that's like something I'll add towards the end of development, if I remember. Slimes are extremely tanky if you don't have a good weapon. Just like the default sword is... It becomes like kind of obsolete towards the end of this section. Alright. So, this level is new. This level was not here last time I made a video on this. Last devlog. I added a couple more decorative elements, so like this lamp. I think this lamp was actually here last devlog, but I don't think it was like actually placed anywhere, or at least it wasn't very visible where it was placed. I added like just decorative elements just to put around so that you can like I guess so just so that the game looks better. This platform here does look kind of out of place, but it does look good anyways, so I guess I'll just keep it like that. I was going for like a metal wire look, I guess. I am very inspired by the game Rain World, if you've ever seen it or played it. Rain World by Video Cults. Alright, so this is a secret boss. Winning doesn't actually matter that much here, I just wanted to get the item. But I guess I'll win anyways. Right. This is like a rematch of the boss that was in the last level. Oh. Okay. I should probably switch weapons to something that does a little bit more damage. Oh, I'm gonna die. Dang, all that talk about winning and I just die. It's fine. As I said, there's no real reason to win that fight, but... oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. Whoa. You can just run past everything. Oh goodness. It's not very easy though. And that kills me. Okay, oh, but it's fine that it killed me, because I'm back in this level now. Alright. Gonna set my checkpoint here. Alright, so this is one of the more interesting new areas. This is a area filled with slimes. I don't want to kill the slimes, because I do want to show off the cool stuff that you get after you pass this area. But that's not going to stop the slimes from killing me, of course. Alright. Gotta lock in. Alright. There's a boss up there. Unfortunately, the boss is kind of stuck where it is, but because I forgot to remove this platform. I probably will at some point, or I'll just make the boss spawn a little bit to the right so that it just falls onto the arena. Or maybe I'll make a boss spawn actually like up here with the items. Let me just grab those real quick. Alright. And I'll use them to kill the boss. Okay. Well, I just died. But it's fine that I died though, because this actually means that I'm closer to the other spell that I want to show off. Alright, so I added a fireball spell, because every RPG has to have a fireball, of course. I added this spell, which is really cool. It's like a bouncy ball. I added a heal spell, but I don't have enough damage to want to heal right now. And then I added this weapon, or this spell, which is very strong. I missed. So, oops. And it just, okay. Let me just switch to showing off the bouncy ball again. And this lamp. This lamp is actually obtainable now. Alright, can show off my healing spell if I have enough mana. Which I do not. There we go. It heals you and it has a bit of a cooldown. It costs 20 mana though, so it's not that worth using. And then this spell is really cool looking. It does a whole bunch of damage, but it costs so much mana to use. It's not meant to be obtainable at this point. I just made it obtainable so that I could show it off in the video without using death mode. Okay. Now I'm gonna kill that boss, because I feel like I need revenge now on the slimes. I can barely see anything. Okay. Alright. Kill the boss. And now all that I have left to do is deal with the rest of these slimes and walk all the way over here. I hope these videos are entertaining, by the way. Let me know in the comments if I should stop going over the entire game. Like, I probably will anyways. Or if you actually want to see the entire game every time I do a devlog. It kind of made sense this time because I was showing off like the sounds and stuff, but if you want to see an entire, if you don't want to see like the other 4 levels, I probably won't include them in the next devlog. Unless I make some sort of movement change or just overall game change. Or go back and change those levels a little bit. Yeah, go through this. There's nothing. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed my changes to the game. I love developing this game, but it does take quite a bit of time, so a like would be appreciated. like and subscribe. And yeah, this has been Starlight Floof Devlog number 3. Alright, see ya.